like 3 seconds. Is it showing up in the places it... Hey, I see it there. Do I get audio? I'm about to find out. I've got audio on that. I can click go live on that one. I can go into the chat here. What about this external other one so that I could watch multiple screens? Let's check it out. Let's see if I can pull this off. Come on. Gotta feed this cable under that. Let's see, that way I'll be able to watch multiple chats. All right, get all the stuff ready. You like I threw up the the craps thing there. Go pop over here. Go over there. Go turn that on. La 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 la. And let that thing do its thing. Go over here. Yes, go ahead. Hit save on that. Can I do this? Can I? I don't think I can do that. Actually, yeah, there it can go. We're gonna try that. Yeah, we're gonna see how well that works. Okay, and then we're gonna get rocking and rolling here on some fun craps. Click that. Yes, no audio. Beautiful. Let's throw this over onto this other. Oh my God, it's so gigantic. It is not designed for this alternate screen I have. Let me see here. Yeah, can I maximize you? There we go, but I can't see the chat. Live chat, there we go. Is that gonna work? No, that's fine. We'll get there. If you guys are in the chat, feel free to say hello. Let me go get rid of this extra one. I'll throw it back over here. We're just getting settled. I wish I had a pop-out chat. Let me see. Let me do this and throw it over here maybe. This other screen is just so weirdly shaped. All right, let's go view stream and chat. And I'll say hello chat. On that one, that's looking like it's probably working. And I'll have this one be the other channel. There we go. And beautiful. Hello. All right, now I can kind of get started. Hopefully I don't miss any of the messages. I'll be looking across so many different screens around. So we're gonna turn ourselves off. Put that over there. We've got all of our blah, blah, blahs. We got our fires and that, this, that, and the other. So we are gonna get started. We're gonna play something I never play. I absolutely never play what I'm about to play here. But I'm gonna play a combat system. So we're gonna go pass line plus the combat. Something I absolutely never do. We're gonna grab ourselves some dice. We're gonna see which dice we're gonna use. Let's see, make sure, yeah, they're showing up on camera. What do we got here? We've got this quite a range of dice. We're gonna pick only from dice that land on 6 face up. All right, so there's a 6. There's a 6 and a 6. There's a 6. The rest of these dice are immediately discarded. All right, so these ones we can't choose from. So we get one of these 4 to choose from. All right, and we're gonna shake these up. And if any of these happen to be 6, none of them are. So we're gonna go with this 5 and 1 that adds up to 6. There we go. That's one way to do it. All right. All right, for this, we're gonna buy in with $300. So we're gonna give ourselves 100 in that. And I just cleaned up all the chips the other day, so I can easily do this, right? And that should be, yeah, that is $300 right there. So we're gonna start off with buying them for $300. Keep it as a nice, easy to go kind of system. So we're starting off $10 pass line bet. Maybe I'll put it right there so you guys can see the pass line. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can see the pass line bet right there. So it's $10 pass line bet, and we'll start with a $5 world. Right there for $5 world. That's yeah, we'll just do that. Sometimes it could be do a C&E or this and that, but we'll just start just like that. We've got our 2 dice. We have our monies over here. We've got 15 total action in play. So we're going to pick up our dice and we're going to set them up. We'll always go faded on the side. This. All right. I've got a new kind of dice set that I'm operating with now. So I'm going to show you this one. I mean, it's obviously the 4-6, but it's a different kind of way to throw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my hand down on it, bring the dice all the way here to where it's like at my middle finger. And then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm just kind of like palming it, but not really palming it. And I'm just going to throw it. And we started out with a 7 throw. So here we go, 5 and a 2. So what does that mean? That means we push on the world, and we get paid $10 on the pass line. So we're already up monies. So good start for our 300 in. All right, set our dice up again. And I found that when I was doing this weird palmed system, I actually was getting a lot of 7s. All right, there we go. All right, we've established our point at a 10. Let's go get that 4 there and that 6. All right, so we've got a 10 here. This thing goes away. Bye-bye thing. We're going to do max odds behind. Max odds is 3 times on a typical table, so $30 behind. And then we're going to start off with a handy-dandy little combat. All right, all basic things. All right, we have our dice set. Trying our weird pick it up and then throw. And we threw us a 7. Right? That's to be expected. All right, so what happens is we lose the pass line. We lose. Let's go. Yeah, there's an open spot there. We lose the odds. We lose that, but we get paid on the come. So we only end up losing a little bit of money. All right, so point is reset. Blah blah blah. We come back out again. $5 world, $10 pass line. So we kind of get rock and roll again. Let's see. Dice set. There we go. We'll try this. Again, this set up throw. And all right, we have established the point as an 8. So we'll grab our 5 and our 3. Here is our 8. All right, lose that one, to be expected. Give ourselves max odds behind, just like that. And then we're going to give ourselves a combat. We'll track our ATS. So there we go. 8. We forgot to turn the puck on in the first place. All right, there we are. 8. Hey, boss. How are you doing? Welcome back to Learn. If you've got any questions, feel free to throw them out there too. If you saw the opening part, yeah, we're doing this as a cum system. Cum system with pass line and a weirder throw than I often do. It's kind of a more loose free throw kind of thing. All right, and did you see what we just threw? We just threw an 8. Back-to-back 8s. Look at that. So what that means is we're getting paid. All right, so let's take some monies there. We need some of those and some of those. So we're getting paid like this, and like that. This goes right to there, at which point we're taking $50 and putting it on odds, and we take the rest of this down, and we give ourselves a world. Just like before. Point is off, and we made our first fire bet on the 8. So it's good times. Yeah, there we go. We have our odds. Everything else is good. Turn this bad boy off, and let's rock and roll. That's good that you're doing well. It's good the weekend is here, right? It's a good time for the weekend. All right, try our weird throw again. Pick it up, throw. And we have thrown us a 10, a 6 and a 4. I feel like we just did that a moment ago. All right, so we got our 10. Take that one down, give ourselves max odds. Here's our max odds. We give ourselves a new combat, and that one's still hanging out there. Point is on 10. This one's on 10. There's a 10. All the good things. Yeah, I am doing fabulous. We are headed to Las Vegas this weekend for work for me. But hey, we'll also be in Las Vegas. All right, we threw that. And we threw ourselves a beautiful 9. Nice little 6 and 3. Here we go. 6 and 3. So what happens there is the combat moves to there. We throw ourselves max odds on it. $40. There, $40, and we get ourselves another comeback. And we go sit ourselves up again. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Let's hope we can throw an 8 or a 9 right here. Let's make that look more correct. There we go. An 8 or a 9 would be great. A 10 would be great. All right, we got our dice. We throw. We threw a 2. Okay. We lose the combat because it's a 2. So we just put a new combat out there. Let's go grab it. And we did throw a 9 a moment ago, so actually we got to bring our 9 there for the all tall small. And here comes our 2 for the all tall small. There we go. We are an all tall small plus fire bet tracking table because we can. And that way we know. That way it gives you a sense of, hey, should I do this particular system on this table or that table or something like that? All right. We get the throw. Ooh, that felt like a bad bounce, and it was because we got us a 7. All right, so we actually lost a lot of opportunity here. We lose this. We lose this. We lose this. We get paid on the comeback. So we actually end up losing a good chunk of cash there. New pass line, world returns. So yeah, that we ate some good money. Ate some good money there. All right, what's the combat and the fire bet? All right, so boss. So I'll show you what the fire bet is. This is how it would typically be at most like Las Vegas casinos. So the fire bet is, let's say our point was a 4, and then we made the 4. One of these fire tokens would go on it. So it'd be like, hey, you made the 4, you get a fire. And then let's say our next roll we made was a 6. And if we threw the 6 as our point and we made the 6, we get our second fire on there. Same kind of thing. Then we make it like it's an 8. If we threw the 6 again, it doesn't count. So we make an 8, we get a third fire token. Here's where the money happens. If we get the 4th fire token, so we throw the 5, we make the 5, we'll get paid 25 to 1 on whatever happens to be our bet. Some places have different amounts they do for some of these. And let's say we make our 5th fire bet, which will be on like the 9, for example. We'll get paid 250 to 1. So if we had like, say, $5, we're getting paid, money on it. And here's the real last one. If the last point was a 10 and we made the 10, 1,000 to 1, which is a taxable event. Anything over 300 to 1. 300 to 1, not 300 for 1. Anything over 300 to 1, so in this case 1,000 to 1, they'll make you fill out some paperwork, and the government will find out that you would won that. But I mean, if you're betting $5 and you get paid, 5,000 for it, it's not so bad. So that is the fire bet. As far as the combat goes, I'll ask you: are you familiar with the pass line bet? The pass line bet there. The pass line bet is a contract wager. It does not have to be consecutive. There are, on bubble craps tables, there's this wager called Lucky Shooter. And in that one, it's not consecutive, but you can only throw each number once. So I'll give you an example of the Lucky Shooter that you'll find on a bubble craps table. On a bubble craps table, if you threw a 4 as your come out point, the 4 gets locked. And then you would have to throw any 5, 6, 8, 9, or 10. So let's say you threw a 9, and then you threw a 10, and then you threw a 6. If then you threw a 4, 6, 9, or 10, you lose on the lucky shooter. The bet basically goes away, although you get paid for that like 4th hit. But instead, if you throw a 5, let's say, and then you threw like an 8, and then on that next roll, it has to be a 4. And if it's a 4, 1,000 to 1. So that's a fun one. I've gotten that one before. It's as exactly as fun as it sounds. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, I mean, $5 pays you 5,000. Can't go wrong for that, right? All right, so back to the combat. The combat it's like the pass line bet. It's a contract wager that exists. So whatever we throw, the next roll of the dice, that then becomes the combat. And just like on the pass line where you can put odds on it, you can also put odds on the combat at that point. And you'll kind of see as we go through the flow of this. I'm going to switch from my weird dice throw that I'm using right now and over to my regular dice throw that actually works. So we'll see how it goes. I'll still do come and blah, blah, blah system, but I'm going to set myself up for my 4-6 with a proper kind of pick up and throw. So let's see here. Got these here. Picking up my dice. And then got us an 8. Point is on 8. Point is on 8. ATS goes to 8. That one goes away. We are going to put ourselves max odds behind it, which is $50. So grab that. Odds, and we'll get ourselves our comeback. We are deeply eating into the 300 we started with, where we've only got about 100 left, but a cold table will do that to you. All right, we'll get our dice set for ourselves, and let's see if we can keep this action going, since we're a whole one roll in. It's a 10. Beautiful 10. I'll just grab the dice for that. 6 and 4 for the 10. That goes over there. We're going to give ourselves some odds, which is max odds. You can do 1 times odds if you want. Especially if you're being very conservative on a live table. Since this is a not live table, I can be a little more, freewheeling about seeing how far my $300 is going to go. All right, so combat's back. Oh, and then we'll go track the all tall small. So, boss, are you familiar with what the all tall small happens to be? The all tall small is a wager that if we hit all these numbers, as you can see, like right there, if we make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you get paid 30 to 1. If you make 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you get paid 30 to 1. But if you make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 150 to 1. Sometimes more, depending upon the casino. Some will do like 155.